Put some hat on my head.
That's my look. Oh my goodness, look at us. Don't we look so adorable? Let me fix this camera one second, and I will be back with y'all. One second, and I will be back with y'all.
Oh, we gotta do that.
Go ahead and talk, Daddy.
Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? Hey Dee's Homestead, what's going on? She's trying to adjust the camera a little bit here.
Very slowly.
Yeah, that's good. That's good right there.
Right.
Is that good, everybody? I think we're good. All right. Now we got 0.
I guess everybody just disappeared.
We had 5. Now we have 0.
All right, guys. So if you could please enter back in.
Who's all in here?
Oh my goodness, I love it. It looks real.
Yeah.
Okay, Dee's still here even though it says 0. But anyways,
that don't make no sense. I don't understand our numbers saying there ain't no people in here, but I know for a fact we got 1.
All right. So anyways, how's everyone doing tonight? I hope that they are doing good. Hi, Heather. How are you?
Hi.
I am, of course, always testing out new equipment. And you know something? I actually think we look pretty good. Do y'all agree? Let me know if y'all agree.
The picture looked real good. It's real bright on our side.
Oh man, and like made my mouth drop. Like it is so beautiful. Hi y'all. Here lurking but going to shower. Have you been in your garden? I have the tendency to do that. Whenever I'm dirty.
Oh,
turn the volume down.
I put it on vibrate. Oh no. There you go.
So when my when I get out the garden, my husband tells me, go get a shower. So I always have to go get a shower.
She comes out filthy. It's like she was playing in the dirt like a worm.
I'm telling you, I love playing in dirt. And I do not care what anybody says. I love playing in dirt. And it's actually good for you, believe it or not. Dirt, God made dirt, and dirt does not hurt. That's what my mother has always said. So, guess what? You're going to catch his girl in some dirt.
How about some mud?
In some mud?
Yeah.
Man. Oh.
Nah.
Don't get me started on that.
Nah, we don't need to get into that conversation.
Let me tell you. Hi, Annette. How are you? I am so glad everyone is joining us. So,
trying to get
the last live. I feel like we are. Hang on.
Zoom the other way. There you go. There you go. That's better.
Now we can have some space because you like all up on me. I'm sorry. Okay, so the last live we talked about sending like some seeds, like giving us seeds. And I want to tell y'all. Now, I want pieces of y'all in our garden. Okay, so please send us your seeds. I left the P.O Box in the description, so send us your seeds. Like even if it's just 1 packet, I don't care. That's a part of y'all.
Well, that's
only
only if you want to. I mean, yeah. we're not.
But I want a part of y'all in our garden. I think that's special to us, especially our first actual YouTube garden. Especially showing us from the start to the beginning. And I know that everyone here supports us and loves us.
Well, that ain't really our first garden on YouTube. We got these gardens out here.
I'm talking about for the first garden on the property. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
So I want our subscribers in our garden. So that's what we're doing. Y'all send me y'all seeds. Please. I better ask nicely.
If you don't want to, you do not have to. So that's just something that we thought of, and we thought that would be great to, talk to everybody about, this seed came from this person, and keep an update on what's going on.
And to also show how much we love y'all. Because we're gonna put y'all in our garden. All right, so basically that's pretty much it for the seeds. But please, go ahead, check out the P.O Box, and please send us some seeds. You do not have to if you do not want to, but we would surely love to have y'all in our garden. These homesteads, I will have some coming your way soon.
We appreciate it, D.
Thank you, D, because you know I love sunflowers. Now, don't everybody send me sunflowers.
All right.
I'll be planting a whole field outside of the garden area. I'm sorry, I gotta pick at everyone. I love you guys. All right, so we're gonna start off with, how's our week been going, honey?
Non-stop.
How many times did you get kicked out of the garden, honey? Or tried?
Well, you try to kick me out, but no, we ain't getting into that conversation.
Yeah.
she.
I need a sign that says no man in the garden unless there's heavy lifting needed to be done. That's what I need.
Well, I mean, she could do all the work. That's fine and dandy with me. But when it comes to saying I need help, don't ask me.
You can come help me whenever I need heavy lifting to be done, which is pretty much all the heavy lifting is done.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just picking with Steven. Y'all know that I love to pick at him and he loves to pick at me. That is just how our relationship rolls. Let's see. Heather says, going to pressure can ground pork for my first time. Oh my goodness. I would be so nervous too because I've never pressure canned or canned any kind of meat. I am so, whenever I get to that point, y'all just keep me in y'all's prayers because I do not know how to do that. And I'm praying for you, Heather.
Yeah, I think you cook it before you do it, I think.
D's Homestead. I don't know how to, I really don't know how to do that. All right, y'all. D's Homestead says she could start that conversation if she's coming to Pennsylvania to do my garden. You know what? That is your garden. This is my garden, okay?
Yeah. Hey, me and Dale hang out and watch some TV.
I just need a sign to go on my fence, not your fence, my fence.
There you go. She's gonna do everybody's garden for her. Just send the address. I'm gonna send her there. She'll do all the work. You don't have to do nothing but watch her do what she does.
Well, how you gonna send me there? Because you're gonna drive me there. So guess what? You gonna do the work too.
I'll sit there and watch TV.
Good evening, good evening, y'all. Hi, Gathered Together Homestead. We are so glad y'all joined us.
Hey, how y'all doing?
And I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I'm on cloud 9 because I love being on the live sessions. So for those of you who are joining us for the first time, we are a homestead that, well, really not a homestead yet as far as our new property, but we do homestead on our current property right now. In January, we bought a piece of raw land, and let me tell you, it has been a journey since January.
A lot of hard work.
Steven, you want to tell everyone what we've done so far as the driveway and the garden?
Well, if you haven't watched any of them videos, you need to go back and watch it. But basically, we had to cut our way into the open pasture that was in the back of the property. So I had to cut every single tree down, and haul it away and put it in piles and put it in firewood chunks. And granted, it's all pine wood. if I had a mill, I'd probably make some lumber, but I didn't have a mill at the time. So I just cut it up into, 16, 18-inch pieces, just stacking it. A lot of the brush, we just threw it on the side of the driveway, but we made our own driveway in there. We had to pay a guy to come in there to take the stumps out because there was probably about 135 trees, probably at least, that were all probably like 30 to 40 foot tall. But that was a little time consuming. And then we got out to the open area, little pasture area. It's about 1.5 acres.
And then the wife had the kooky idea to do what?
Well, we got a garden set up. I used everything off the land to do the garden, other than the metal fencing, because that wasn't on the land. We had to purchase that. But anyway, we're doing step-by-step journey, little journey here, little journey here, until we manage to actually get out from where we're living at now and live over there full time. The property is also currently 10 minutes from where we're at right now doing this live. It's 10 minutes down the road. It ain't too far. So it's close by, so it ain't driving, I can't remember. I mean, what is it? Not even 8 miles or something.
Yeah, it's not far.
Yeah, it ain't really far from our location here to that location.
Basically 3 right turns. I just calculated that in my head. Okay, so Heather wants to know, how many acres did we buy, hon?
Well, if you talk to her, she just says 12. Well, technically it's 12 and a half, but I just say 13 acres because the property goes to the center of the roadway, and we technically own to the center of the roadway, but they didn't calculate that in with the property survey. So basically, I would say 13 acres, maybe a little more. But technically, the roadway, it's a dirt road, and you can't plant or do nothing with the roadway, but it's still part of our property, but you just can't use it. So I would say around 13 acres. That's what it is.
Okay. So basically what he just said. He just said it better than I would have. Sorry. And I would have said property like 100 times. Everybody picks at me because of the property. Because I say property too much. Now, and the only reason why I'm going to tell y'all again, the only reason why I don't call it a homestead over there is because
we're not living there.
Yeah, it's home, but we're not living there. So I can't, in my brain, I can't literally say it's a homestead.
And another thing is we are planning, we don't have, like, for our YouTube channel, we don't have off-grid in there, but we are planning to do all pretty much as far as anything goes right now. We're going to be doing totally off-grid, as in power source. The only thing that we might get, or that we're going to have to get for, and I don't even know if that would still be considered grid, okay, so but we would need to have our internet. We need to have the internet, and that would be, through the electric company. So I don't know if we do. I don't know if we do have to have, if we have to have a power hookup through the electric company and then run solar panels to credit back. I don't know how that's going to work just to have the internet, because the internet comes through the electric company here, and it's fiber optic internet. And it's kind of crazy. We live in the middle of nowhere, but we got fiber optic internet. It's recently just came into the area within 8 months, but it's getting spread out in this area.
Okay, so future homestead locate. These homesteads said future homestead location, and where is Rochelle? She keeps a good property count. Okay, so Miss Rochelle, she had to skip this live. She just got back home from a trip, and she will be back. I promise y'all. And that's who I was just messaging because she sent me a message. But boy, I do. I miss whenever one of y'all are not on my live. I miss y'all. I know who's on my lives.
Yeah.
And when y'all are on my lives, I know that y'all are true. Man, that couldn't have been said any better. Oh, y'all, I'm on fire tonight. All right. So, does anybody have any questions for us? Something to get the ball rolling or anything like that? I know Miss Annette was here. Heather's here. And
Dee's Homestead. That's all we got, I think.
Yep. But no, we let's see. What did we do yesterday? Wait a minute. We didn't do none yesterday.
Well, on Saturday we watered and
yeah, we went out to the garden. We watered the garden. We did find a new way to water the garden. Y'all just got to check that video out. It'll be out Tuesday afternoon.
Tomorrow, well, it would be tomorrow afternoon.
That's Tuesday.
Yeah, well, Tuesday. There's a lot of Tuesdays in a month. You see what I'm saying?
Oh. Do I need to say a date?
Well, it's gonna be tomorrow, y'all.
I just got to still edit that video. I have been playing around with my computer and camera today and doing all kinds of other stuff. So, yeah, that is what I've been doing today.
Okay.
What kind of animals do you plan to get in the future? We plan on getting the first animal that's going on the property is a chicken.
Which we do have chickens here, so we're gonna bring the chickens here.
We got we're gonna get some Rhode Island Red, some Americanas, some Bantams, some kind of white chicken. Okay, y'all. It is some kind of white chicken, but I don't know what kind of chicken it is. My grandmother has it, and they are really beautiful because they got like black feathers on them. So we are gonna get we are gonna get like 3 or 4 different types of chickens. And then after the chickens comes the goat. Bah. Okay.
Goat?
Yep. The goat.
That's all her, y'all.
All right. So we're going to get some goats to clear up the brush, and we're going to start moving them through the pines around the property because they're going to help us. I'm not going to literally be out there clearing the rows of trees out.
We're gonna get briar goats is what we're gonna get. We're not
and maybe 3 or 4. I don't want like 15 or 20, and I do not want them to breed. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of goat milk, and I will tell y'all that. But yeah, we're gonna get some goats. And then after we get goats, we're going to adventure a little bit into the pigs. Because we are going to get some pigs because we love pork. We love bacon is our number one breakfast go-to around here. So we will be getting some porks. We are going to raise them and for meat pigs. Is that what you call them? Meat pigs? I know you call them meat birds, but can you call them meat pigs?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. As long as everyone here knows what we're talking about, that's good. And then after we get a little bit more cleared of the property, I do want to get a cow. I am going to get a milk cow and also a beef cow. Like, I really am excited about that. But that's, I want to say, 3-4 years down the road as far as the cow comes along, because it's going to be a lot. It's going to take a lot of time to build our house up and build our property up before we can even get out there.
Well, the thing is with the cow situation, there ain't for the grass and where everything's at in our one area where you see a lot of the videos taking place, that's only 1.5 acres. A cow to be sufficient, and you don't need to feed them no hay and just grass-fed cow. I mean, I don't know, honestly. I know more about horses than anything, but I know a horse on 5 acres of land with a full pasture of grass. You're pretty much okay for one horse on 5 acres. to not be able to eat all the grass at one time and have to go out and buy hay. So you'd save on your hay bill. So I presume a cow eats a little more than the horse, but they're pretty similar. But I would say I wouldn't put on 13 acres of land. I wouldn't put no more than probably 5 cows out there. Just because, as in, when the time comes and it all is grass and pasture out there, because the pine trees, when they're ready to harvest, we're taking them out, and we're gonna make it all grass pasture, and then we'll have a lot more room to do stuff. We might have a barricade along the little roadway, but there is minimum amount of traffic that comes down that road, and
except for a FedEx driver that likes to drive 90 miles an hour down the road.
Yeah, FedEx driver, and the only other thing is tractors.
The tractors are going to go slow.
Yeah, tractors. I mean, most of the time you just see a tractor. I mean, there ain't even a car. I mean, so.
Okay, so Heather says, I raise Dexter cows. They are dual purpose and a smaller cow. Now, can you get the milk off of the Dexter cows? Like, can you drink the milk? That's what I want to know. Like, I've always heard of the Jersey cows, and there's another cow that you can do the milk off of. But I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I know I need to learn. I need to inquire about it some more. So let me know, Heather. And then, oh man, y'all.
What?
I'm just having. Yes, you can milk or eat. Ooh.
Yeah, that's the dual purpose cow.
Okay, and then, like, how big does that cow get? Is it gonna be bigger than me? Like taller?
I wouldn't worry about that, yeah. What's that got to do with anything?
Oh, and Heather says they're sweet. Like, sweet as in good to eat? Y'all, I'm joking. I'm picking at y'all. I'm picking at y'all. Okay, so sweet. So they're nice. So I'm glad that they're nice. What's the meat taste like? Yes. Good question, D. What's the meat taste like? Because we are curious. Y'all, look at my husband. He's looking at me like,
really?
What is your problem?
Serious?
Okay, 40 to 46 inches. I'm only 5 foot. It's about as tall as me. All right, y'all.
No.
Mellow tempered. There you go. Well, that's good because I don't need it. I don't need any more attitude. I'm raising a teenage daughter plus almost a preteen and a husband.
And a baby.
Yes, and a baby. Sometimes the baby's better than the husband. Y'all, I'm joking. I love picking. The meat is better than Angus. Oh man, that sounds good. That really does sound good.
How does it compare to elk?
A cow to a deer?
No,
really?
It ain't a deer, an elk.
An elk is basically a deer.
I'm asking because I ate elk meat before, so I was just
I know I don't like buffalo. I did try buffalo and it was not the greatest. I might have to do the same research on them. Do some. Okay, Dee's Homestead says I might have to do some research on them.
Well, Dee's got the property to do it. He's got the land there.
I like beef better. Haha.
Okay.
I'm telling you. But no, even with deer meat. Let's see. Hang on. Sorry, y'all. That was Rochelle. She says she's very tired. She's been traveling all day. My husband is a bow hunter, so we get elk or deer sometimes. Now, deer meat, I love some deer meat. There's something about the deer meat that I love to eat, and we process our own deer. Steven, please talk.
You're all over the place. I can't even keep up with what you're talking about.
Can everyone else keep up with what I'm talking about? As long as somebody understands my language.
We went from talking about a cow all the way to deer meat. I mean,
yes, because I honestly like deer meat. Deer meat
Yeah, it's
is
good.
good for you. It's healthy for you. Doesn't have a whole lot of fat in it, and we get to process it ourselves. The only thing we don't know about the deer meat itself is where the deer come from, or whose property it crossed, and whose food it ate.
Yeah, that's the only problem with that.
Oh man, I'm telling y'all. I hope that I am cracking y'all up or making y'all think like, well, I hope y'all don't think nothing's wrong with me. I'm just having
She's
fun.
crazy. She's crazy, yo.
I'm not crazy.
Sometimes I wonder.
Heather says, "Hey, I'm throwing the questions." I'm telling y'all, I like but no. All right.
We got 7 of y'all in here. Who else is in here?
Come on, y'all. Keep hitting that like button. What about honeybees? Honeybees? I'm going to tell you.
Well,
That's his department.
I'll do the honeybees. I don't mind doing honeybees. I'll be honest with you. But I would be the one doing them because I'm usually the one out there saving the day when it comes to a wasp's nest, a hornet's nest, a ground hornet's nest, and then,
me and bees don't get along.
I mean, I'm the one usually handling that, and I've been stung probably, I can't even count how many times I've been stung, but I mean 15 to 30 times in one little event. I mean, but it doesn't faze me. I mean, you could tell it stings, the sting, but I mean, if you're gonna get stung, just get it done what you need to get done and get what you need to get done at the same time. So yes, we are gonna get turkeys and ducks.
Definitely on the turkeys because my grandmother runs turkeys.
Yeah, we my wife's grandparents, they actually they pretty much have a smaller how do you want to call that? They have a smaller,
like a homestead.
They pretty much have they have a homestead too, but they pretty much raise their chickens. They incubate chickens. They the eggs. They collect the eggs. They
cut their own hay. They raise their own horses. The only thing they don't have is a cow. They would do perfect with a cow.
Yeah, but as in going and just say ordering, chickens or guinea hens or turkeys or something online or out of state and have a mail order in. We don't need to do, I mean, we wouldn't have to do that. I mean, they have so many varieties of chickens,
like
everything.
They got guineas, quail. Like if I asked my grandmother for some quail, she would go find some quail and hatch me some eggs.
I mean, as in for birds and ducks and stuff, we have unlimited supply, as in that. So basically, how can I put that? Just
she has a homestead, but it's on a smaller scale. She has a garden. She has her eggs. She provides, like, she's able to provide for herself without relying on the grocery store.
Yeah, like if she gets too many just say Rhode Island red roosters, she'll butcher one up, eat it for supper.
Yeah, that's what we did. That's actually what we did. We had 7 Bantam chickens Bantam roosters plus a Rhode Island red plus a few Rhode Island red roosters. And we actually harvested those maybe 2 months ago. And let me tell you, it was good. But yeah, that's what we do. We all stick together as a family and do things together.
Yeah.
Would you like some of my drink?
No, I got some drink right there.
I tried to offer him some, y'all.
All right.
Okay. So, yeah. So we were just, I don't know how to say it.
What?
Go for it.
What? What? You ran your mouth too much and now you can't figure out what to say?
I can't. Let me just pick at you for a little bit. Go.
All right. So we do need to go out there to the property and actually cut the grass because the grass is about almost knee tall again. Technically, you can bale it. I mean, if you let it grow a little more before it seeds out, you can bale it. And but we don't got a baler. I mean, and it ain't worth baling.
No.
You know, an acre of grass, you might get 2 bales of hay, two round bales or something like that. Maybe 3.
Stephen, what are you drinking today? That's what these homestead wants to know. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking tea, and I also got this organic Gatorade. I don't know if you ever had any of that.
The only place we can get that off of is Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon provides organic Gatorade, and this stuff is good. I mean, I don't know how organic it is, but it says organic on it, so I presume this stuff is pretty good. I don't know if y'all ever tried it, but I like it. I mean, I ain't a Gatorade drinker anyway, but it tastes better than regular Gatorade.
And D, because I know you're actually talking to me. I'm drinking my salty water. Salty water.
Oh, jeez.
What she didn't drinking?
I don't know. It's probably a margarita.
I'm telling you. I'm sorry. I didn't say it. He did.
Yeah.
How are grocery stores looking by you? Expensive.
Yeah,
I will say that.
Very expensive.
I'm gonna go see what are you knocking about.
We got the door knocking, so now she's going to check on the door. All right. But yeah, the grocery stores, you know, everything's ridiculously in price. Went up dramatically. I remember years ago when I was younger, you could walk out of the store with a $50 bill and have a buggy full of groceries. Now you can walk out of the store with just the flip part where you put the baby in the front of the thing and just fill that up flat, and that's $50. So basically a full shopping cart now is probably $350 to $400. I mean, it's dramatically went up. You know, I think Shannon is drinking a margarita. I think that's what she's drinking. I don't know. Expensive and what's that say? Yeah, it's crazy. Uh-oh. What's the prizes now?
Well, you got clothes.
Okay.
You got clothes. Yeah, the chair's here. All right. Expensive and bare in PA. What were you talking about?
I was confused on that.
Okay. Hey, fellas, I can't stay. I don't feel well. I'm headed to bed. I wanted to say hi. Hi, Twin Brook Acres. We are so glad you joined us, and we hope you feel so much better.
Well, keep the TV running. Yeah. You can hear us talk.
Yep. Heather says lots of empty shelves at my stores. Let me tell you. Okay, so we went to the store the other day, and most of the time we buy the 3-pack at Walmart, the organic ground beef. Okay, and it's what, $15 normally. We went there last week, and it was $17 for 3 pounds of beef. I was like, what in the world? Like,
well, hold on a minute. I actually said, I was like, because I seen the register, the cashier. I seen the cashier she rang the one, and I looked at the price on the thing when it came up, and it said, I think I don't know if it said 17 or 19, but it said 17 or $19. But then she scanned the second one because we got like 9 pounds of meat. Okay, she scanned the second one, and that one came up $15 or $15.99 or something. And then I was like, well, hold on a minute. I was like, grab that other pack of meat and and put that back in the thing, because that came up a totally different price, and it's the same exact thing as what the one you just priorly scanned. And she did, and she actually she fixed the price.
Well, I'm glad she did, because
I caught it.
I'm gonna tell you, we would have normally, what we bought the other day at the grocery store, it should have been $200. Let me tell you, y'all, we walked out of there with $350 worth of food. I mean, it's getting ridiculous, and you can't find pasta. Pasta's out the door.
Well, that's why you make your own.
It takes me forever to make pasta.
Yeah, well.
All right, so we have Twinbrook Acre says it was a gift for my grandson. All. And MB Heritage Farm is in the house.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hi, MB Heritage Farms. We're so glad y'all have joined us. And these homesteads, as we were talking about their empty shelves. Thank you, Dave, for catching me up, because I had to skip out.
I was confused when you skipped out. I was confused what he meant by that.
Yeah, my brain left. Heather says I had to go over to the next state to find canning jars.
We have a hard time finding them too.
We do.
You can't find them at all. I mean, they're like, as soon as they come out, everybody's buying them.
I was lucky because we go and get our milk jars, and I was looking for some half-gallon milk jars or canning jars, so that way I could just have it in case something happens. Let me tell you, as soon as they come on the shelves, they're gone. So I literally stood at Walmart for 30 minutes in order for the guy to put it on the shelf, and then I took it. It's bad. It's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah.
Twin Books Acre says, I picked up a few things at the grocery store yesterday, $118. I used to buy a week's worth of groceries for the 5 of us for $100. I'm telling y'all, it's getting ridiculous. Like, everything is going up so expensive. And, like, honestly,
there's certain things that, you can provide on a homestead. You can provide a lot of your own food. You can provide all your seasonings pretty much, but especially doing seasonings, like
thyme and oregano,
oregano and all that stuff. It takes time to do it. I mean, it is easier, going there, spending, get the organic, oregano, or the organic, this and that. It's cheaper to do that than it is to spend the time to make it. Now, granted, if you have the knowledge, in case you can't go to the store and go, buy it, you can still make it, but it does take time. So if you're going to start, you might want to start soon, just in case. So you got a stockpile.
Like, it's ridiculous. It really is.
So I mean, yes, we do have, stuff like that too, to dry out the leaves and flake it up and stuff like that. But she knows more of that.
Steven.
What?
Twin Brook Acres wants to know, why is cat food always out of stock? Are cats hoarding the food?
Hey, we have a problem with dog food. We have a problem with dog food. We actually we killed a few deer this year, but when we killed a few deer, we actually some of the dog food prices, they went up ridiculous, like $55 to $60 a bag of dog food, and that's for 50 pounds. So I was like, geez, I ain't paying that much money. So we actually took some meat out of the freezer and was feeding our dogs raw meat. And they're fine at eating that. But for a while, that's what we did. And then all of a sudden, the food that we usually use, and came back in stock because they were like out of stock for a long time with it. And then we actually bought 3 bags, which we're on the second bag now. We got 1 bag left. But we for a backup, just feed dogs meat and it'll work. They love it. You don't even need to cook it. I mean, I just put raw burger meat out there or steak or some. I was feeding them deer meat is what I was feeding them. But anyway, yeah. With, with the dog food situation, I don't know what the dog food prices are where you're at, but some of the dog food prices went up ridiculously amount of money, and it all has to go, for the ingredients they put in the dog food, for the fuel it costs to go back and forth, everything creates on that price.
Sorry, guys. I had to take care of the kids. Let's see. Let's read some of these beautiful comments. Why? Let's see. MB Heritage Farm says maybe cats are starting to prep. That's a
well,
good
hey,
joke.
A cat. I don't even think you really need to feed a cat, honestly. If you have them things outside, they can fend for themselves. They'll eat a mouse or catch a bird out of the tree or something. I know we had cats years ago when I was younger, but we hardly ever fed them. I mean, they would just eat mice and field mice and
Yeah, I know.
they I mean, there would be, and all we did is have water outside. We never really put food outside for them.
I know. And hi, Gypsy Jessie. I did see your comment. Don't think I didn't. How are you doing tonight? And if you are just now coming in, please hit that like button.
We appreciate everybody in here tonight.
Let's see. Twinbrook Acres says, "Oh, sorry to hear it." Let's see. Sorry, y'all. All right, heading to bed. Take care, all. Good night, Twinbrook Acres. Please come back and see us next Monday. Lulu's Treasure Trove. Hi, Miss Cindy. How are you? Oh my goodness, so happy to catch some of your live tonight. Yes, you're right about the dog food going up higher. MB Heart Heritage Farm says most folks won't feed barn cats. Yeah, because if you feed the barn cats, they're not going to want to go do their job. I'm going to be honest.
Hey, you just got to make sure the barn cats don't eat the chickens.
I'm going to be honest, y'all. I am the most anti-cat person around. I do not like cats. I don't care for them. But I'm going to tell y'all, eventually we're going to have to get a cat. But it's going to be an outside barn cat, and I will not touch it. I'm sorry.
I ain't really a cat person either, but I just don't like, an animal jumping on my vehicle. That's my thing.
And the cat's gonna be the first person to do it.
I'm very particular about what that kind of thing.
All right. Gypsy Jessie says, "Are any garden tools you recommend for tilling the ground?"
Broad fork?
Yeah, broad fork's good for tilling the ground. You don't want to actually use a tiller unless this is your first time actually tilling the ground to loosen the soil. But like we did, we tilled the ground first, okay, and then next year we're gonna invest in a broad fork.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to disturb it too much, because if you disturb the
it takes the nutrients and all the good stuff that's in the soil, it actually messes it up. And it's very you're better off broad forking. That pretty much aerates everything, but it doesn't disturb all the microorganisms in there that actually make the soil good what it is. I guess I explained that right.
Thank you for taking over. But let's see. But no, like I said, when you're doing your first garden, you do want to till it up because there's a lot of rocks and stuff in there. And that's what we did.
Well, that's at our place. I mean, other people's place that
there's
land is different everywhere.
I guarantee there's
But
rocks in their property.
where?
Wherever. All over the United States. There's rocks that's gonna come up when you till.
Well, this ain't the only place I've lived. But I mean, I've seen other places with no rocks. But slim,
Gypsy Jesse says, I have a few inches of clay. What's your thoughts, Mr. Steven?
Is it straight clay right off the surface of the ground?
Yep.
Well, if it's straight clay off the surface of the ground, I would actually dig it up. I would dig it up with a shovel, just as much as you can. I don't know how big of a space you're going to do, but I would actually at least go to depth of a shovel and just loosen it, pick it up, drop it. Loosen it, pick it up, and drop it. I would actually, rototill it and keep on going over it probably 2 or 3 times until it actually loosens up, so you can actually work with something. Because
and he's saying this because we actually just did it, because our lake property that we have now, we do not have any topsoil. It's all clay. And clay into grass.
We actually just did it right outside the door here. And we dug everything. We priorly dug with a shovel. We rototilled everything 3 to 4 times. And after you get the soil loosened up and actually the clay into small little teeny particles, you can, add compost or stuff like that. And then you can put mulch in there, and that'll add to richening your soil. So as of right now, we got clay out there. It's probably 50 foot long and probably 20 foot wide right out there. And and we're going to add compost. We're going to add, mulch, and we'll probably rototill that in just to get it started. And then we'll just add from there. And the more often you do that, and throughout the years you're doing that, the ground will actually turn more of a black, it'll go from red to pretty much black in a good many years,
Okay, so Gypsy Jesse says, okay, that's my issue. Also, it's like a grass rug and clay under that. Heritage Farm says you can add sand and I don't know that word.
Where?
Something moss to the clay before till. It works pretty great on the cheap. And it's cheap. Yeah, and cardboard too.
There's certain things about cardboard. I know in cardboard, they have chemicals in what they have. There's chemicals in cardboard how they make cardboard. There's the ink dye and all that stuff that's on the cardboard. For anything with cardboard, I'd rather, me personally, we will use cardboard just maybe around a tree. But as in stuff that we're going to eat from, I really wouldn't want to put cardboard underneath the surface. That's just me.
I'm hot.
Okay. What else we got?
That's pretty much it. Let's go to the next topic.
All right. This is the next topic. I'm going to bring this one up. I know a lot of y'all watch our videos, and we very greatly appreciate that. We enjoy making these videos for all y'all. My other thing is, we recently got a new camera and about a month ago, and that one broke. So then we had to get another one. So now we have a new one again. And this one's like somewhat jam up. And, but anyway, it is running on 4K. We got 4K videos. And what happens is, I don't know if y'all are familiar with this, but when we edit the videos, or when she edits the videos, and we put them up on YouTube. We get them to YouTube. Okay. And after we get them to YouTube, we were thinking about putting a premiere on there. Like you have to wait until a certain time to watch it, because when we release a video, there's a lot of people that watch them right away. And what happens is YouTube takes a long time, even though we are already downloaded it to YouTube, but YouTube takes a long time to upload a 4K video. So basically, we were uploading to YouTube our 4K video, and we would get, just say 50 or 60 views on that video, and it still wasn't at 4K. So the people that watched it in the prior time before YouTube was able to, put it to 4K on their system, they didn't watch our video in 4K. So what were you thinking about doing? Were you thinking about putting just premiere? This is when the video starts, when the 4K is, because you tell them how YouTube ain't
okay, so
able to upload it fast enough because there's too many gigabytes on a 4K video.
Yesterday, I uploaded video about 12 o'clock. It got to be 6 o'clock, and it was not done processing. So if I release a video and it does not, and it says 4K, but there's a little bit of distortion in the video, please overlook it and just continue on looking through your video, like watching the video.
Or you can wait until YouTube, or you can just stop watching it and watch it when YouTube actually gets it up and running in 4K, because that has a lot to do up on the YouTube side. Because after we download it and everything, it's good on our side. But then when YouTube has the video in our Homestead channel, they have to do the 4K on their side, and their side takes a long time to do the 4K upload. So
MB Heritage Farm says that's how we do it. Just plan ahead of time so it processes. But we keep ours private until it's completely finished. Yeah, I let mine sit yesterday, the last video with Samojo Homestead, for 5 hours. I'm telling y'all.
How long does it usually take YouTube to upload your 4K video?
And Heather says, what about a longer intro? I thought about doing a longer intro.
For each video?
Yep. Well, right now it averages between around 30 seconds. Because I don't want to bore people too much.
It all depends. I mean, is everybody here watching the video from start to finish? Or, because if you are, then we wouldn't mind doing that. But if people are just watching parts of the video and skip through to get to something else, then
all right. NB Heritage Farm says a couple of days, just depends on how long the video is, but it's normal to take a day or so on YouTube side.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the last video, it was actually 6.6 gigabytes of video. 6.6 gigabytes of video, and that was our last one we put on. Is that the one right before this live, ain't it?
I think so, but my brain's fried and I don't know.
But is that about the time that it takes for a 6 gig video?
Yeah, let's see.
I wonder how this is going to work, because we're using the 4K system now, ain't we?
No, not on live streams. I don't think.
Live stream. I don't know either.
But I know it looks 4K, doesn't it, y'all?
Well,
D-Tom says I did check it after I got off the phone last night and it was fixed. I did the same. Heather says I think I'm watching the whole video. Well,
I mean, we don't mind. I mean, it all depends on what you like. I just we don't want to put too much. We're wanting to stay. We're wanting to stay at least 8 minutes, but pretty much no more than 20 minutes on a video. But because we post videos more than one time a week. Now, if we only posted one time a week, then we would probably have an hour-long video.
All right. So Lulu's Treasure Trove says, when I watch the videos, I try to watch from start to finish just because I know to do that and why. But others may not know that if they are not content creators. Yes, you are 100% right, Miss Cindy. Okay, so if you are not a content creator, please watch the video from beginning to end. Okay? I mean, even though there's some parts that you might not like in it or it does not interest you, but to help each other out or help other homesteaders out, watch it from beginning to end because it does matter. It matters so much. Our watch time, it calculates every minute, every second of our watch time. And then if you don't watch it all the way through, then YouTube will not push your video out.
So other people can see it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's just the pointer. If anybody, didn't know anything, or didn't know, that much about it, but I think everybody in here is a homestead, ain't they?
Yeah, pretty much. MB Heritage Strong says, yes, it depends on how busy the servers are. Sometimes a 4K video at 18 gigs can take 1 hour. Lulu's Treasure, Miss Cindy says, lots of times for the creators I love, I will keep playing their videos over and over and over again just to help my fellow creators out. And we really appreciate it, Miss Cindy. Thank you so much. If you do that to our channel. If you love us. No, I'm just kidding. And I really want to stop.
I mean,
wait a minute.
If you think about it, I mean, that's trying to, I guess, gyp the system.
Exactly. That's what it does.
But I mean, it sounds bad, but I mean, it's the truth, though. I mean, YouTube, I mean, I love the YouTube channel. I love, participating in it. We love doing it. I mean, granted, we put a lot of time and effort in it, a lot of, time and, dollar bills in it just for visiting it, all the stuff we got for doing YouTube, and we ain't making a dime off of it. You know what I'm saying?
I will tell y'all that. And I love each and every one of y'all. And I want to tell y'all, like I told y'all at the beginning of this live session.
Yeah, we love everybody here.
I want a part of each and every one of you in my garden. Because y'all have helped me. Y'all have watched me grow, watched our garden be built. So,
and
if y'all wouldn't mind, please send me some kind of seeds, whether it's vegetable seeds or flower seeds, and I'm gonna plant it in the garden. And I'm gonna. That's what I want to do, is put y'all into my garden. That's my thanks to y'all, I guess you want to call it, because I love y'all. All right. I'll shut up now.
He's a waste. Why you like point blunt?
I told y'all on the last live, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything.
I can't wait to Homesteaders of America, because I'm going to see how loud and crazy she's going to be, or I'm going to see how quiet and bashful she's going to be.
Quiet and bashful. I can give you that answer already.
Because we're going to Homesteaders of America, y'all. We're going. And I hope to see every subscriber that subscribed to our channel there, because I want to talk to everybody.
Yeah, because we got 1,300 subscribers.
Well, I don't care. I mean, I'll stand there and people can wait in the line for me. That's fine with me. I don't care. I enjoy talking to everybody. I
Yeah, I'm silly tonight, so I'm just.
I'm trying to, I want to be, we want to be more into the homesteading, which we do the homesteading, but we want to be in the group circle, as in, hey, this person has this person has that, and or we have this, we have that, and somebody needs something from us, then we can go back and forth with other people.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And be able to help each other out without having to pay a fortune for something to get done.
Good night, Heather. Thank you for joining us on our live, and I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so we got some comments to read here.
Okay, yeah, we're backed up on that.
Miss Cindy at Lulu's Treasure Trove. Matter of fact, I put my TV on in the living room on it, then I put my cell phone on it, and then I put my computer on it. So it's running 3 things at once for the people I care about.
Oh, wow. We appreciate that. Hopefully we're in the loop.
Yeah, I hope we are in the loop. I'm telling you. And honestly, I've done it. I do it on my end. Like my girls are subscribed to our channel, and I run it on theirs. I run it on their TV. It's all through different accounts, but I can only do so much.
And yeah, I mean, you can't really revolve your life around doing constantly that all the time. And I mean, we'll watch our own video before it's before it comes out on YouTube. We'll watch it. It don't count for nothing, really. I don't think, does it?
I don't know.
And then we'll watch it again after it comes out on YouTube, and we'll at least get a view just for us watching it. But other than that, I mean, we want it to be beneficial for everybody watching the videos, and some people having some learning curves or need somebody to, need some knowledge on certain things. I mean, granted, we ain't. I mean, there's certain things we can give knowledge on. We don't know everything, but as in getting knowledge on certain things to do and trick and easy ways to do things, we do have a few of them kind of videos and some fixing videos and stuff like that. All right, what we got here? We have a seed store. Go pick up something out, and we'll send it to you for free. MB Heritage Farm. Okay. All right. I think it counts once every 45 days from Dee's Homestead. The wife took off again. She can't sit still. All right. So they have MB Heritage Farm. We can go check that out. Lulu Treasure Troll. You guys have 1.33 thousand followers right now. I am still praying for 500, so I can get my community tab at least. Oh, tab at least.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Cindy, and y'all go check out Miss Cindy's channel. She has a lot of crocheting videos. I'm really excited about her. I like watching her videos.
It took us a long way to get to that amount we got. We have over 300 videos out there.
Before anybody asks, I mean caramel. I got hungry.
Okay. Gypsy Jessie says, "Oh, I
like crocheting too, Miss Gypsy."
Yeah, she does sewing. She does. Well, she hasn't sewed in a while because we've been too busy doing other things. But that matter of fact, that quilt on that bed right there, she made that. I don't know if you can see it. It's all them different colors and it has embroidery and stuff on it. She actually made that. I love read them while you're sitting there eating.
I love beginning on all your videos. They are truly amazing. I love how you are family oriented. Thank you so much.
Yeah, all the videos is true life. I mean, it's real life. We try not to edit too much stuff out of the videos, just dead air, or turning the camera on and walking to where the camera needs to be to videotape you. That's the only stuff we really edit out of the videos. But everything's pretty much true live talking and everything else.
Okay, Miss Cindy, I'm gonna show you this quilt that I made, and I made it out of pure love because when you're sewing or you're doing any kind of quilt work, you got to put all love. If you are mad or you are angry when you are sewing, your best bet is to stop and not touch it until you are happy. So I'm gonna show you this quilt that I made, and it's one of the first ones that I've made. I've made several for my kids, but this one is one of the first ones that I've made. And yes, honey, I'm fixing to step on the feet. Step on the bed.
Step on the feet.
Whatever it says.
All right, the camera has to focus in on it because it's focusing on me.
But yeah, it says live, laugh, love.
It says live, laugh, love, and it says Mrozinski here, and then it has the buck and the doe deer antlers here. And it says hope and happiness, and that's all embroidery. But that was a lot of cutting. Actually, I actually helped her cut the material for that.
Yeah, what else is a husband good for? He cuts the material, and I sew it together. Miss Cindy says, "Wow, that's a beautiful quilt." Gypsy Jessie says, "That's an amazing quilt. I'm stage 1 crochet, and you're talented." Okay, so now, honestly,
it's been a while since she done actually messed with the sewing machine.
Quilting it's been run through my family so long. I remember being a child and my great grandmother would quilt the old-fashioned way with a hand and a needle and the whole quilt set up in the middle of the living room floor. It has taken time, and I've learned from her. And I've learned from my grandmother. Like, it's been passed down through generations, and that's just something I like doing. And I do it every now and then or once in a blue moon just because I like my kids to know that you can do anything you put your mind to. And I like teaching them their roots. That's one thing I like to do.
Y'all, out of the property this weekend. I don't know if you've seen this, but I'm a little burnt. There's my tank top line. You see the tank top line?
Yeah, he got fried.
I got fried. I mean, there. So I don't know if you noticed, the red tinge from my farmer's tan up to my shoulder, but I actually had a tank top on. But you could probably notice this is my normal spot on my arm that's never in a shirt.
Okay. Miss Cindy says homesteading revolves around all kinds of things, including sewing, quilting, etc., cooking, planning, canning, making soaps, making other things for the family.
Anything to be self-sufficient. So you ain't relying on nothing else, and anybody can do it. It's just throughout the many years of the stores being open, people got lazy and didn't want to do it for themselves no more. And that happened after the early 1900s. They started getting.
So Dee's Homestead says, I mean, you could do a quilt and bring it to your friend at HOA. Just saying.
Uh-oh.
Stephen does not now's not the time for his wife to get into the middle of quilting, because once I start quilting, I don't stop.
Yeah, and then we ain't gonna get nothing on the property done.
Exactly. I'm telling you, once I start, I don't stop.
I'll be honest with you, if you want to at HOA, if you want to if you want to grab the material or get a design in your head of what kind of quilt you want, and you can go get material. And
are you telling me I need to make a quilt within 4 days?
No, I'm just saying he can see what kind of quilt he wants.
This is what I'm gonna say.
And then you can
call us up, tell us what kind of quilt you want, and then I will figure out everything else.
But I think because he would want his own design, so you would need to figure out what kind of design he wants.
That's what I said.
And then the material. So the material he would want to use.
These times says, okay, forget the quilt. I want to see the property get done. And you said the word, not me.
So back to that. I want to see the property get done, but the driveway is going to be next, but that's going to be a little money changer. It's going to be a little money changer. They're wanting a little bit of money for that, and that's gonna that might go crazy.
Gotta go pick out something you want to grow at our store and send me an email. You know, I will do that. I will do that tomorrow morning, and I'll send you an email. Thank you so much, MB Heritage Farms, and y'all have a good night.
Are y'all going to Homesteaders of America? MB Heritage Farms, before you go, are y'all going? I guess they cut off before they heard what I said.
Maybe so.
All right.
I hope y'all have a good night, everyone. Stepping out for now, and huge hugs. Thank you, Miss Cindy. Bye, Miss Cindy. Thank you so much for joining us on our live session.
Yeah, we thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, guys. So, thank y'all guys so much for watching. We are going to head out for tonight.
Yeah, I got work in the morning. I got to get up and go to work pretty early. It's demolition day for me tomorrow. But
sorry, I had a mouthful of caramel. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. And y'all stay tuned for our next video because it will be out tomorrow. And y'all have a wonderful night.
Well, you have to make sure the 4K comes out before you post it.
And may God bless y'all as much as he's blessed us. Bye.
Bye, y'all. God bless. Y'all have a good night. Thank you. Thank you all for joining us.